there was a very powerful holding of the site, protection of the site for over 100 days. People camped there, they had ceremony there, they stopped the development of the site. Ultimately, an easement was negotiated between two nations, the Occhidihe-Wintu Nation and Cortina, and it's talked about as the first cultural conservation easement negotiated under that state enabling statute, Senate Bill 18. And it's discussed in this way because its goal was to preserve the conservation and cultural values of the land, particularly the cultural attributes of the property. So, to wrap up, some of my work with, Native land trusts has underscored the opportunities for tribes, for tribally led land stewardship and conservation in the land trust structure or conservation process. One of those opportunities is the fact that it's a long-term orientation to land protection, typically thought of as in perpetuity across all changes in ownership. And so it fits with Indigenous relationships to place and goals for stewardship of a place. Also, there's funding available for land conservation, which may be used to support cultural conservation. Some of the challenges are just the kind of the legal structure of if there's an easement held by another party, for example, a local land trust, on land that has been transferred to a tribe or to a Native nonprofit. There's this concern about an infringement on sovereignty, an impact on traditional relationships to the place and stewardship of the place. So that's one of the challenges, particularly if it's a federally recognized tribe and a non-Native conservation easement. But it's a challenge people have been navigating. So from my perspective, I work on different applied projects with the Native Land Trusts, as well as some research opportunities and supporting students to do collaborative work with Native Land Trusts. From a policy perspective, I'm always interested in opportunities for achieving tribal goals, particularly for land stewardship, access, protection, within existing laws and structures. But there are always challenges. It can be a tough fit. And so I also think about what about opportunities to innovate or improve the existing law and policy so that it isn't such a challenge. And then to shift to a little bit on conservation policy, these are some different areas that I've been looking at, and I'll